fought hard to stay in the green midweek, with even soybeans staying positive. AgDay's Michelle Rook has more on the winter and spring wheat crops in markets now.
Joining us with markets, Randy Martinson, Martinson Ag. And Randy, let's talk a little bit more about wheat after the WASDE report and some of the changes that we saw there, including lower acres, and a lot of that coming from spring wheat, right?
It was, which was kind of a surprise to the marketplace, especially after seeing the last couple of reports, the wheat quality turf finding a good crop, and also from USDA's report last month. So we did see a pretty good size cut in planted and harvested acres. The biggest part of it coming in the spring wheat side. We saw planted acres drop by 565,000, harvested were down by 555,000. Most of that coming in North Dakota and Minnesota. North Dakota acres down 200,000, both harvested and planted. Minnesota's was down 330,000 on their planted, 320 on harvested. So kind of what we were thinking this spring, and that is that we were a little too wet to see that many wheat acres get planted.
And as a result, we ended up with a lower spring wheat crop, right? And some thought it was going to go up.
Well, right. Everybody expected the production was going to increase because of the big yields that we've been hearing and that expecting. Yield did drop by 0.4 of a bushel too. So, I mean, you added all that together and you dropped the spring wheat production by, a pretty good number. And that was surprising to the marketplace, and which brought wheat production down for this month and made it a friendly report.
We also lost some winter wheat acres too. And so production overall was down, right?
It was. And winter wheat acres mainly out of Texas, where they cut their planted by 300,000 and they're harvested by 200,000. So yeah, we did see a cut there. That was the biggest share as far as the winter wheat is concerned. But it was, like you said, a surprise winter wheat production coming in at 1.36 billion. That was 16 less than expected, 20 less than the previous month. And spring wheat, was that 544 million bushels. That was down 35 from expectations. So yeah, it was a friendly report.
Right, and ending stocks were lowered about 28 million bushels, but still, Randy, we're above 800 million bushels, like 828. So that's still above where we were last year, right? So what does that mean for price?
That means that price doesn't have to really go up a lot, and then the big missing, the missing link out of wheat continues to be demand.
Thanks for joining us, Randy Martinson, Martinson Ag. We'll have more Ag Day coming up. Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.